Operation Cleanup is really about driving down crime, removing runaround vehicles from the streets of Belfast and the surrounding towns. The Community Safety Unit of the NIO actually provide the funding for it, and the project is led by Belfast Community Safety Partnership. How it works is that the police or the fire brigade out on the ground identify vehicles where there's no tax or disc, or the tax is out of date, and they will arrange for those vehicles to be lifted from the streets and brought down to a car compound run and managed by Belfast City Council. The DVLNI will then write out to the last registered keeper and will inform them that they have either 7 days or 10 days to come and pick up their vehicles from the car compound, depending on the value of their cars. But to do that, they have to pay fines and sureties that they will actually go and tax the vehicle. After that, if the vehicles aren't returned to the owners, then they are destroyed.
We have identified that there's a strong link between unlicensed cars and, for example, uninsured use. Somewhere about 90% of unlicensed cars are also uninsured. Whenever we remove these unlicensed cars, we find that drive-offs and filling stations decrease. Creeper burglaries decrease. Traffic accidents where the driver leaves a scene are reduced. And also, very importantly, the number of deliberate vehicle arsons are reduced as well. These all contribute to making Northern Ireland a safer place to live. Well, this car is lifted for the exact same reason as every other car in the compound. She was unlicensed and she was on a public road. This is a fairly large car, fairly high-powered car, and on the like of this one, we may not just have a link to volume crime, we also may have a link to more serious crime, and we can impede many types of crime by removing the tools that criminals need to commit the job.
This project will make Belfast a safer place to live. We know that from previous pilot operations of this nature. We know that if we take low value vehicles off the streets that aren't taxed and very often aren't insured, then that has an effect, a knock-on effect on the level of domestic burglary that's going on, the level of cars that are stolen and broken into, and the level of cars that are set on fire at the sides of roads.